Hello everyone, welcome to my new programming club. Today we will be solving another daily Leetcode challenge, and the challenge name is copy list with random pointer. So you are given a linked list, and each node contains an additional random pointer besides the next uh, pointer, which points to the next node in the linked list. And the random pointer can point to any of the nodes in the list, or it can be null. You have to construct a deep copy of the list, and by deep copy it means that uh, address of every node will be unique in the copy list. So you will be making new objects. The node should be brand new. Where each node has its value and the value of its corresponding original node. So let me describe it in my own words. Let's say this list is given to you, and there are some random pointers in each of the node. This random pointer in each of the node can either be pointing to a null value, so or it can be pointing to another node in the given list. Let's say it's pointing here, and for this one can be pointing to this node. Let's give some values to these nodes: 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what you have to do is you have to form exactly a replica of this given linked list. uh, Such that node in replica is brand new. It means that the address of, let's say, I form the replica, and the first node of replica is this. Now for these two nodes, the addresses should be different. Let's call this address as X and its address as Y. So X should not be equal to Y. Basically, this is the meaning of the deep copy, that it's each node will be a brand new node, and exactly same replica should be generated. Now let's have a look at the constraints of the problem. N is of order 1000, 10 raised to power 3, and nodes value are between minus 10 raised to power 4 to 10 raised to power 4. Node dot random is null or pointing to some node in the linked list. So it's now how you will be approaching the problem. Let's have what will be the approach will be. Now to approach the problem solution, what you can do is let's yellow denotes the original nodes of original list, and blue will be denoting the nodes of original linked list. So let's form the original list first, or let's see the structure. Let's follow the same structure in the previous example. But here, I think three nodes will be sufficient to demonstrate you how you will be approaching this. Uh, it will be the random pointer. For this one, random pointer is null. One, it's pointing to the second node, and this one, it's null. So what you will do is and attach it here. Then you will make a copy of this particular node and attach it to the front of this node. Then similarly, you will make copy of this node and attach it to the front. Now, once you have done copying the nodes, what you will do is you will first step will be to make copy of nodes. Copy of nodes in given linked list. Place them one place ahead of original node. So the new links formed will be looking something like this. The original nodes next will be pointing to the copy node, and copy nodes next will be pointing to the next of original node in the list before this operation. So you will be making a list something like this. Then in step 2, what you will do is you will populate the values of random pointers in copy nodes. The list was looking something like this. And then we copied the nodes in this manner. Then we formed the links along with copying. This was your step 1. Now what you will do is its random was pointing to null, and its random was pointing to this one, and its random was also pointing to null. So now if you want to populate the random of this particular one, if the node before it is having random null, then it will also have random null. And if that's not the case, the node before the red one is not having random as null, then what you will do is you will see what is the random of previous node, or say original node, and random of new node will be copy node. Random of previous node next. Since we are placing the copy nodes one place ahead, so the random of copy node will be the random of previous node and its next node. So I hope you are able to understand till here. Now in the third step, step 3, what you will do is you will separate out lists such that original list remains intact. What I mean by remains intact is it is not modified. So this is pretty much it. This is how we will be solving the problem. And one thing I will be needing to mention is that it is given that your original list should not be changed. Original list shouldn't be changed. This is what we need to do. So let's have a look at the coding part of the solution. This is step 1. You will make deep copies of each node in the given list and place those copies one place ahead of the current node and readjust the links. Linked list. So this is you are forming a new node. Now node next we will store the next of current, and then currents next will be pointing to the new node. Now current will be pointing to the new node and new nodes next will be next, which is currents next. So basically what you are doing is, let's say this was the original node and this was also our original node and they were connected like this. Now if you make a deep copy of this node, what you will do is, let me take write for the original nodes. You will make a deep copy of this node. It will be like this. Now, this is the current node and its next value was initially this node. Let's call this next node. So we will store the value of next which will be current node next. Then this current node's next will be changing. Which it will be copy node. And copy nodes next will be next, which is this. So your links will be formed in this way. So now then in step 2 what you will do is you will assign the values of random pointers in the copied list. Random pointer I have already explained. So it will be checking what is the random of previous node and it will be the next of that random for a particular copy node. This is previous node and its randoms next will be the random for this, let's say, current node. I hope it's now clear to you. So in the third step, we will just separate out the two lists and here just their links. Such that the links in the original list are not altered. And at last we will return the head of, and at last we will return head of copied list. I hope it's clear to you. Let's try to submit it. As you can see, it's getting submitted. So that's pretty much it. If you are still having any doubts, please feel to ask them in the comment section. I will be more than happy to answer them. Thank you for watching. Thanks.